That's it. And now make sure that strike hit it high. There'll be times when you want to do that to their ribs. Normally this is a head strike. Because we don't have to do as much time. Alright, so the leg is forward, but the weight is still on our back foot, about 60%. Alright? We've got the hand down, not for any good reason. It just looks pretty. Okay? When you catch it, all you do is let it drop. Just turn the hand over. Okay, that does a couple of things. Number one, it keeps you safer. Number two, people don't see what happened.
Right.
And they think it's much more difficult to do than it is. And it's intimidates them. Right. And then all I did was into a diagonal strike. And I followed that up with a cross strike. So from here, strike, strike. From here. That's it.
Sorry, when you put your hand on the stick, you drop from there. Where?
Okay. Remember we use uneven? So if this hand is down, this hand is up. Just there, exactly there.
And then just
Yes. Strike. Now I'm taking a step.
How much I see?
Because it's easier, it's more comfortable for me. You don't have to take a step if you're comfortable with it.
Alright, so step by step. That's one.
Now I will tell you, the further the stick drops, the more impressed people will be. So if it's way up here and I catch it here, right, they don't really know that anything has happened. But if it's way up here and I catch it down here and they think it's going to hit the ground, but instead it comes up, then they miss that part.
all I see is like.
Yeah, it starts to defy the laws of physics. And all I do is use it.
Yes.
I used gravity and I used the pivot, the fold. Okay, so that's our first top guard. Like I said, there are times I like that better, and there's times I like this one better. Just a shoulder guard. Again, this one doesn't, again, it looks like I've got a problem. But I don't. Change your shoulder guard to the front. There you go. Alright. Now, there's a lot of stuff I can do from here. One of the first things I can do, we haven't going to cover it now, is I can do a full spin ending in a thrust. And the way I'm going to do that is by picking up this back leg and throwing it so it brings me in a circle and then stopping.
So you go towards the front?
Towards the front.
How was that last one?
So I bring it all the way around.
So 360.
Right. Now, I will tell you, that is more of a presentation move than a fighting move.
You're spinning your back leg this way.
You're going to bring your back leg and you're going to throw it toward the front. And as that happens, now you have to watch your knee. If your knee is weak. And I say this because I can only bend about to here before my knees get out. Right. There you go. Now, if you're not comfortable spinning, you can two-step and get it busy. Okay? Actually, my hands is the other thing we can do. So here it is now. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm bringing the stick up, and then I'm loading the stick out. I'll do, yeah, two-step. The two-step might be easier. You're going to step forward, and then you're going to step behind and spin.
Oh, that's what it does.
You're going to step forward. Now the stick is in back of you. Then you can take this leg, step completely behind, and just unwind.
That makes sense. I think.
Yeah, take this. The transition for this is much tougher.
Like, it feels like I don't know.
I'm still stepping forward, but then I'm stepping again, and then I'm twisting.
Oh, okay.
But the single foot was the other way.
No, the single foot goes the same direction. The single foot just goes same direction. As I'm stepping forward, but instead I bring it all the way around. I just keep it in the air and spin on my toe. But that does put pressure on that knee. So if you have knee problems, not the best move to do. My knee strength issues are in the lower I get, the less, it's all muscle, no cartilage, ligaments are loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do the one through the motion where
Right.
one spin, I gotta stop.
No
And then
problem.
do the jab.
That's what, normally there'll be 2 or more ways to do stuff. Choose one that's best. Choose one that works best for you.
That would really good.
Okay? Now, that is the more difficult move out of the shoulder guard. But since we're taunting, that's a taunt move.
Yeah, it's like,
Alright? The other one is really just nice and simple. Strike. Bring it up and strike. Now, you can bring it up and fake the strike. And then finish it across.
Oh.
But I will tell you, rather than trying to grab that stick and arrest that motion with your front hand, let it bounce off your body. It'll be faster, and it'll be more powerful. So from here, instead of trying to arrest this just with my arm strength, and then crank it over, fully throw that. Let it bounce off your body and use it as the pivot for the next one. Now, you can't just do also a double step forward with thrust. Now, you can do a step and a step. I prefer, on the few times, step through. Step completely through.
I like that.
And when I step completely through, the stick comes back here. Hand comes out. When I step forward, everything moves and stops. There's no actual twist on this one. Just a straight up, straight up. No, straight to the back of your body. So what's going to happen? That's it, right there. So what you're doing with this step move is, the reason I do step behind also is it brings my body more naturally. Instead of just this, my hips get into it. She too. Now, with the top guard that we just did, with the up,